Welcome, everyone, to the ranch with me, Randie O'Neil. And we're really going to shine tonight because I'm really super impressed. We have Eric Summers coming on today. Now, he is just a world traveler and a real treasure for music, Americana, country music for a really long time. So let's welcome Eric Summers. Woo!
Hey, guys. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Randie.
What's going on, Eric?
You're alive and well.
That's it, every day.
How the hell are you?
I'm really good. And I'm psyched to talk about you because I always love picking your brain, and you've always been really good to me in the past. So now our audience gets in on it too. So let's start. I mean, you really have been around the world. You've made music in the United States, Europe. What is Americana country music? What brings you to Americana music?
Just a logical progression from where I came from. I started out in punk and new wave, power pop. Toured all over the U.S. with Little Feat, John Mayall, John Hammond, Dr. John, Buddy Guy, Junior Wells, Lowell George. Was in Europe for a couple of years with Nick Lowe and Dave Edmunds. And, that's all good. And I love the power pop stuff. But, America, I have so many different influences that Americana is just a natural extension. It's like being on a bus that's driven by Elvis Costello with Amy Winehouse as the bartender, Dwight Yoakam as the tour guide, and Stevie Ray Vaughan is loading the baggage. So it's
man, I want to be on that bus.
I know. I know. That's the bus. That's it. We just we never really, we're so used to playing to empty rooms. And so we were at the Carborough Music Festival this past Sunday, and that room was packed. We were first up, and it was just amazing. It was such an amazing reception for the band, for the trio. Wow. Couldn't believe it.
And the name of your trio?
You're looking at it.
Okay.
See it?
The Eric Summers Trio.
No.
Oh.
See me?
Oh, the Fabulous Piedmonts.
Yes.
Okay.
Work with me, Randie.
I had to move into that.
I know. I had to ask you to email that so I could put it on the big 24 or 27-inch M1 super duper Apple screen bullshit.
Oh, you're good at that stuff.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's working. So how are things in New Jersey? What's happening?
Well, I am no longer in New Jersey.
Interesting. Where are you?
I am now in outside of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
There's a place there called the Godfrey Daniels.
Played there 2 weeks ago.
Did you really? Was open mic?
Yeah, a friend of mine is now running the open mic. So,
oh, who's that?
Andrew Dunn. Do you remember him from the Folk Project?
I do. Very good. Well, I played that open mic so many times that they're scared to death of me.
It's a great open mic. There's always always so much talent there.
No question. But I tried for years to get a regular show, and can't get anything. So,
oh, sorry to hear that.
I know. I was really saddened by that.
Booking is a strange animal. Now let's go back to what you said.
Ramona Murray.
What's that?
Ramona. Have you met Ramona?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's still doing the booking.
Yeah. Next time you see her, tell her to get me in there.
Okay. Next open mic, and I guess in 2 weeks, I will.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll see each other.
Oh yeah, because we'd like to make it up there. Anyway.
Yeah. Going back to what you said, it's a natural progression. I don't think a lot of people would see power punk to country as a natural progression? What's natural about it?
Power pop? You
Power
mean
pop to
power pop
country
stuff?
Americana. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at what's so funny about peace, love, and rock and roll. What was that? What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
Elvis Costello.
Well, that was originally done by Nick Lowe. He wrote that. And that, that is the original power pop. Nick Lowe and Dave Edmunds, Pure Pop for Power People, their first record. So, and then all their stuff, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Crawling from the Wreckage, I Knew the Bride When She Used to Rock and Roll, all those songs by Nick Lowe and Dave Edmunds, very little difference between them and current Americana. Granted, there's a lot more acoustic guitar and maybe slide guitar and finger style stuff, all things that I'm good at. But, it's the feel, it's the writing, it's the sense of everyman kind of music. So I think it works. I think there's a logical progression there. What comes next?
Oh, I see that. Because I think country music always comes down to the individual, in the environment, in the odds, and, to your point of the power pop, it's how it's presented.
Well, like the big thing in Nashville right now is a guy named Jelly Roll. Have you heard of him?
Yes.
Okay. That is so far from traditional country. It is so far from Waylon Jennings, Waylon Jennings, and who am I thinking of? Hold on, Waylon. Shit, I'm sorry. I had all these things I wanted to talk about. Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, Dolly Parton. I mean, it's just, it's just not the same. It's completely different. And I think it's lost a lot of its impact. It's lost a lot of its character, a lot of its true value-ness. So,
and that's why I start the show asking that question, because I feel that country music, Americana music has become so broad in what they're calling, country music and Americana music. But yet, country music still does mean something.
It can. I mean, a V8 is always a V8. You can't call it something else. And I don't know why. I just think the things that made country music so fabulous, the characters, the storylines, the honest from the heart storytelling, just seems to be, got lost with bro pop. I don't know what the hell that was all about. But that, that was very, granted, everybody there's room for everybody, but, for me, that was a much more exciting presentation, and it had a lot more resonance. Merle Haggard's material still resonates, today. I'm not sure that other stuff will.
It's a definitely less is more approach to country music. With instrumentation, phrasing. Today I listen to some country music and I'm like, isn't this really rock?
Or that country rap. And I don't know what that is. I mean, and I'm sure it's all good, but for me, that it's just dilutes the original. It dilutes what it is. It confuses. It crosses all the lines, and from a creative perspective, that's great. But I'm not always sure it's good, and I'm not always sure that it that it's helpful. So,
I think it's all good, but is it really country music? And
there you go.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it does talk about the individual and the struggle. And maybe in essence, it is country music. I don't know.
Yeah, what is it? And Americana, the Americana Fest was just in Nashville, and I didn't go this year, but there's a lot of good people. There's a lot of nice contacts that I made there, but I'm not sure what it is anymore. So there you go. It's whatever you make it and whatever you want to call it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and it's bringing different types of music to different types of people. I mean,
it
just because it has been so broad, I don't know if that's a bad thing. But let's talk about your music. And when I listen to your music, this one song in particular to me is like quintessential country music, and that's My Hometown.
Oh, I'm glad you like that. That has some nice. That has a nice. That was really recorded well. That's got a nice feel to it. I like the strings, which are kind of unique in there. The string section really did a good job on that, and it's when I was playing in Savannah a lot, I was down there all the time, and down to, I think you might have gone down there to Allendale Green.
Oh, I love them. That's my favorite venue, I think, ever.
Yeah, that's amazing. We got a bunch of shows that we just finished down there, and now we got 2 coming up in 24. If you keep going farther down, that's Route 17 that goes down towards the Savannah. And that song is all about what you see down there. It's just empty houses. The worst kind of thing, which was that just seems to destroy these little towns. There's always a Family Dollar, and maybe a Walmart. Those kill it. Those kill it, because those little towns are built on small individual businesses. They just can't compete with either of those. So it just wipes it out.
I'm the other extreme, where I'm from Allentown, Pennsylvania, and our whole existence was around Bethlehem Steel.
Sure.
And when that went under, every little business, it was like this cataclysmic catastrophe.
Sure.
Where you couldn't get work anywhere.
And but Billy Joel wrote a nice song about it.
Oh, I know. I'm living here in Allentown.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, thank you. It's really that bad.
But Bethlehem's pretty. So where Godfrey Daniels is, right across the street. There's a diner.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to that place?
I have.
They have the best breakfast. They have great breakfast over there. That's a good place.
We have some good diners here.
Yes.
Some good diners.
So did they take away your New Jersey card? Are you allowed to go back, or?
It's just so much cheaper in Pennsylvania. Like, I got rid of New Jersey quick, but I'm literally 2 miles over the border. So
sure.
Part of me is still in New Jersey yet. I still have a lot of friends and connections there. I still go to the Folk Project and hang out with them. I still volunteer with them. They have their getaway coming up, but I'm not going to make it.
I know. What's his name? Mike Arganoff or Agranoff or.
Yeah.
Another character.
He's actually one of the founders of the Folk Project.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's gotta be why he's still there.
He's a character and a half.
He's a character.
He really is. Why don't we take a break now? Listen to the video, My Hometown.
Sure.
Why don't we do that?
Thank you, Miss Randie.
No problem. I'm looking forward to this.
What have you done to my little hometown? Place that I love, place where I am from. being shut down. What have you done to my little hometown? A place that I love, a place where I am from. I stood on Main Street, no jobs anywhere, and everyone I know is filled with despair. Won't someone take my hand and tell me how this happened in words I'll understand? Won't someone dry these tears, help me find my way home to a place that's disappeared? I know I will survive. My family's strong and we'll get by. Now everyone I know and love is gone, but I'm still here and I am strong. What have you done to my little hometown? Place that I love, the place where I am from. I stood on Main Street and I looked around. You rolled up the sidewalks and tore the buildings down. Won't someone take my hand and tell me how this happened in words I'll understand? Won't someone dry these tears, help me find my way home to a place that's disappeared? I know I will survive. My family's strong and we'll get by. Now everything I know and love is gone, but I'm still here and I am strong.
I haven't heard that in a while. That's a lovely tune.
It really is.
That's a
Really
lovely
is.
tune. Wow. Thank you for picking that up and playing it.
Yeah, thank you for letting me have a choice. So I went through all your videos.
Yeah, there's a bunch in there. There's what's another good one in there? Red Dress is pretty funny.
And that's coming up next, actually.
Yahoo!
And then I had
we opened with that at the Carborough Music Festival. Place went nuts.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. So
now you're playing, but you're just not touring a lot, or what's going on?
I was. And then with the move and the transition and everything, and I smashed my knuckle. And I just literally couldn't pick up a guitar. It was killing me. Yeah. And there's nothing they could do. I mean, no exercises. It was underneath, a lot of tendon damage, so I have to let it heal, and it's been killing me, but I'm at the point where I'm ready to get back out, do some playing. So I do have a record coming out. So
good.
Yeah.
We have a single coming out, I think, called Redneck Parking Lot. And it was mastered by Patch Boshell in London, at his studio in London. Because when I was the times I've been there and played the Green Note in Camden Town, Patch has always done the sound for me, and he's just great. Now he's got his studio. Man is a monster. He's got a lot of big hits. He's mixed a lot of successful music in the EU, in sort of that European audience, and very delighted to have him. I just heard the mix of Redneck Parking Lot. Oh my God.
You know what? It's interesting. when I had my first label that dropped me during COVID. But anyway, they said there's no market for country in the UK. And I thought,
they're nuts.
Are you kidding me?
There's,
Again, that's the narrowest definition of country music, that it has to come from the South, I think. I don't know.
Well, you know what country music is really big in Germany.
Germany, Spain.
Really big. Yeah. And it's there. Americana, the Americana, the UK Americana Festival in the UK. It's really huge. I mean, that's really big.
We should go. We should go. We're going to the Americana in the UK. I'm writing it down.
Good.
I love the UK. Well, here's an interesting thing. I saw that you had recorded that song. I believe you recorded in Brooklyn.
Yes. But we just did a new recording of it, a new, because I have this new band, the Fabulous Piedmont, and musicianship is phenomenal. The drummer is a concert percussionist with the Salisbury Symphony. We have a bass player who's a journeyman player, has been around, has played up and down this flagpole for a number of years. Very accomplished electric player and stand-up double bass.
Fun!
And it is a real powerful little trio. And when we started out there, I got us a Thursday night gig. Every Thursday night, we played that for 9 months. We got very tight, and so this past Sunday we kicked their ass at the Carborough Music Festival. It was very well received.
That's great.
I'm very excited about that. We got a nice little article. First people interviewed. It's all good.
I know. Your live shows are tremendous, which is why our last video of you is something live. I really want to see. I want people to see you playing live. That's when you're at your best, Eric.
Yeah, that's scary.
As a musician, anyway.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. Depends on who you ask. And depends on who you ask and what day.
This is true. I caught it on a good day.
Very exciting. I'm glad you have this radio show. How long have you had this?
This is just something that's brand new. Again, Blast Music 24/7 is producing it. It's a new music platform, and again, they're trying to bring different genre shows, expand their reach, and they've been very successful. It's a really well-run operation.
Very good. Now, how do you keep going? Is it donations? How do you survive this one?
I do have, it's their setup. So they're letting me, kind of come in and do the show. They asked me to do it. And they have sponsorships. I'm working on a few sponsorships.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, there's some kind of in the works.
But it's called The Ranch. So you need some,
right.
You need some ranch music.
I need some ranch music. Although in the North we have farms. I guess, the West, they have ranches. South, they have ranches. I don't know the difference.
I'm not sure there is one. I mean,
yeah,
it could be a ranch house.
Could be. Yeah, on one
There
level.
used to be in the 60s, yeah. A lot of the ranch style houses. Shit, when I was growing up in Middlebush, New Jersey, there were a lot of ranch houses.
A lot of ranch houses.
And split level.
I'm not a fan. I like the ranches. Everything's on one level.
Yeah. Although it's nice to walk up, go in, walk down. It's kind of fun. Gives it a certain amount of domestical dimensionality.
You can say you got your exercise because you did some stairs.
Yes. Yeah. That's true. There was a movie called The Hustle about corruption in New Jersey.
Surprise.
And the house in where was he? He was in. I think his house was in. Where was it? It was right over the GW Bridge. It was in Bergen County. Anyway, it was a split level.
Maybe Fort Lee, maybe Leona.
Yeah, it's next to Fort Lee.
Okay.
Where there's a town, Englewood.
Englewood. Okay.
Yeah. So that was kind of fun. So that's good. What about the when we just took the band up to New Jersey. We played a whole bunch of places in New Jersey, and God, it was just sad to see all the venues that are not there anymore.
Big changes. I'm glad to see some of them come back, like Artist Cafe Artiste.
I saw that. Oh man, you got to tell Janet we talked. Tell Janet we did this.
Yes, I will.
And I've been in touch with her. We're trying to get back up there the end of the next summer and be up there. And we're trying to get a residency up in Block Island and up on Cape Cod for the summer, which would be great. We'd be up there for 6 or 8 weeks, and then we can invade New Jersey.
Yeah. I mean, there is country music in New Jersey. People don't think, but it's everywhere.
Did you listen to? Did you get a chance to listen to any of the other stuff off of the newest record? Not Rainy Day Karma, but I forget what the name of our last record is. But there was a lot of more tight power pop stuff on that record, and so we're not I think the only country thing is we don't do a lot. Didn't do a lot of country, but we did do a lot of yeah.
What is that? Is that a Strat?
It is a Telecaster 1969 Tele.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Bought it at Bloodlow Guitars, the East Village.
I hope that's still there. I don't know.
High cost of living getting me down. It's getting so expensive, can't even hang around. Kids will shop at Goodwill, have lunch at Walmart. It's dinner at Family Dollar in the parking lot.
So that's new.
That's new. We just recorded that. So we like that. That's kind of new sound. Yeah.
Well, let's listen to your other song, sure. The Red Dress, because that's a fun one too.
That is. I love the video on it too.
Yeah, it's a fun video. And I love your other guitar, your checker guitar in the background is just like outstanding.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. We can pull that out if we need to.
Well, we might. Maybe we'll end with it. You never know. You never know. It could happen. So along those styles, because you could be very diverse. Let's listen to the Red Dress, because this is a fun one. You like to have fun.
I do. I do.
So
There it
much
is.
fun.
There it is.
So much fun. It's like that other song. It is like the other spectrum. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Should I have original sound on or off? Or I guess it doesn't matter in StreamYard. Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think it matters. Your sound's coming through fine. It does matter sometimes for instruments.
Sure.
But
Anyway.
so far you're fine.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. And to me, that's Americana too, the kicking up and dancing and
yeah, you know, Americana is just it seems let's see, what is the, you know, that Americana style seems to be very let me see if I can get this going. Can you hear that okay?
yeah.
Long day on the ridge brings me home, dragged slow. That hot afternoon sun bakes the dashes I carry on my last load. Up to my left, just up the canyon, the clouds are dark and full. They're heading this way with a bucket of rain, just getting ready to spill, anyway, something like that. But that's a little bit more on the Americana side. It's got the acoustic guitar. It's got that sort of
A little bit up tempo, but not, you know, driving.
yeah, and this is that's kind of the Americana sort of feel too. That sort of style.
Right. And how does that, do you think there's a difference between what is a traditional country song?
Well, let's see.
Did you have your guitar out?
Traditional country would be these old bar walls, something I'm not used to. Give up my home, see you satisfied. I just called to let you know where I'll be living. It's not much, but I feel welcome here inside. That, you know, that Merle Haggard, I mean, that very traditional, much more traditional than some of the newer stuff, or I'm sorry, hold on. Spent years pushing paper till my efforts were revealed. So lapdog for the meek, obedient and well-heeled. Corporations put me on their payroll, invited me to speak, explain the ethics of the righteous and the harmony of the meek. I like that kind of stuff.
Okay. You're a picker. You're a picker. A finger style.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can do that. Here, let's see what we've got. I have to go over here. Sure.
There it is.
There's
Checkered
the
guitar.
checkerboard. I know the checkerboard is
What's the guitar's name?
guitar.
Yeah, no name.
I don't have any names for them. I don't. They're just, you gotta keep it in perspective. They're just tools.
Okay. I take you as someone who would be attached to their guitars. I don't know.
I'm very attached, but they're nothing without me.
Well said. Well said.
So, that they're just a tool. It's a tool in the hands of a good player can really sound fabulous. And that's at least that's my feeling. So yeah, this is for picking stuff. Well, St. Peter put me up in the hotel bar with little time to kill. I couldn't get that far. Well, scenario complications made my exit premature. I'll call you from the cornfield when I get the food from here, and I will. Cover my soul with gasoline. It's the only thing I know keeps me so clean. The Pope and all his cardinals, well, couldn't see me through and stop my inevitable suburban rendezvous. Yeah, something like that.
Good stuff. I am a rhythm guitarist. I am a terrible picker.
That's okay. It takes a long time to get good at this.
Yeah.
You just can't pick it up and expect to be Jerry Douglas or Eric Summer. I mean, it takes a long time.
Yes.
And yeah.
I keep working at it. At it.
That's the key. It's cumulative. When you sit down to, you have depending how you structure your day, you have a certain part of it that you're like a practice set, and you have a certain series of things that you go through. You do your scales, do your modes, do your exercises so you stay loose and limber, and then do some improvisation, do some writing, work on your progressions. The next day, when you come back to that, you will be at exactly the same spot you left. It only works by playing. You can only get better by playing. You can't think about it. It doesn't matter. You can only get better by doing it.
Right.
If you put it down today, pick it up in 3 weeks, you'll be exactly at the same place you started when you put it down.
Right. No, I agree. I agree. It is something you can't visualize it.
Nope.
It's dexterity, it's timing, it's, being in tune with your instrument too, getting comfortable with that as well.
Very much so. And that relationship has to develop over time. And these have been with me for years. So,
All right, we're going to listen to one more. Well, I have, yeah. Oh, the video I have picked is I Caught a Cab.
Okay. Where's that? Live from Cincinnati?
I think so.
Yeah.
I know it's live.
Yeah. I think it's from Cincinnati.
Okay.
Or I don't know. Let's see. I don't know.
All right, let's play it. Yeah, we're gonna play it.
Okay.
Something a little different. For anybody who's ever taken a cab anywhere and had less than a satisfactory experience. Usually that's everybody in the room. I woke up in Cleveland, not a penny to my name. Girls at the front desk said, boy, it's such a shame. And I tried to explain, got my own way. The judge didn't even look up on and said, we'll talk again. But I caught a cab, followed it down. Honey, I ain't never coming home. I woke up in Hoboken with a lampshade in my head. Had to get on home, East Mike Manhattan. I went out to Flatbush, flagged that Jojo down. Devil was driving, we headed right on down. I caught a cab, followed it down. Honey, I'm never coming home. See my family. When I walked in the front door, they all ganged up on me. Bad boys took my clothes, girls rode me hard. Ended up the next day in someone else's yard. I caught a cab, followed it down, followed it down, followed it down. I caught a cab, followed it down. And honey, I'm never that early morning asphalt crawl, looking for the truth. Everybody at the red light laughed at my abuse. And I tried to go downtown, swinging my own chain. Judge didn't even look up on it, said, we'd talk again. I caught a cab, followed it down. Honey, I'm never coming Hey guys.
Yeah, it's some picking.
Hey, just trying to keep it real.
And that's real.
Got to keep playing. Anyway, I don't know what that kick drum, that kick, it just kept getting away from me on stage. So,
were you playing the kick, or was that a mat, or?
No, I have a little kickbox, like a stomp box that I use.
Stomp box. Yeah, I've seen different versions of that. Sometimes it's just a pad that you can kind of hit. Sometimes it's actually looks like a bass drum, like the pedal,
No problem. Yeah, it kind of works. Just not a very good mix. But anyway, thank you so much for playing it.
Oh, people have to see you live.
Yeah, nothing like watching it live. It's a whole different experience.
It is. It is. I find the studio kind of daunting.
Studio is good, man. Studio is your friend. Get in there as often as possible. The only way you can do it well is getting comfortable with the equipment. Like I have a whole studio right in front of me here, all kinds of stuff, all plugins and speakers and keyboards and everything. But you got to be doing it all. Again, it's cumulative. You have to be doing it all the time in order for it to work.
Right. I don't mind, to me, I'm in my studio now, and this is where I create. This is where I write songs. When I go into the recording studio, to me, it's I feel limited, because it has to be so precise, and I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point.
Right.
It elevates it to a different level. If you're going to put it out there in the universe, it's got to be perfect, or as near perfect as you can make it.
Right.
That my little hometown, the guitar part on that, I must have worked on that live. I must have done over 50 takes on that to get that guitar perfect.
Right.
And then you get all the way to the end and you'd fuck it up. Oh, then you have to start all over again.
Yeah.
That probably took 6, maybe 7 hours.
Right. For one section, people don't understand, how that process really, really works. They hear these studio versions, and to know the hours, just mixing it all together takes hours. Like you were talking about the patch before. There are people that are just masters of it.
Well, they've been doing it for a long time. The guy Patch, who mixed our song in London, he's a Pro Tools wizard, but it took him years to get there of, 8 to 10 to 15 hours a day doing it for, I don't know how many different artists. So you want to get people who are really good at that stuff.
Right. And thanks for sharing all that with, everyone listening, to be aware, they hear a song, there's so much behind it, so much practice, so much editing that actually goes into it. And then there's the live performance where you work with the fabulous Piedmonts, hours and hours perfecting your live shows.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it all pays off like it did on Sunday. Man, we were tight and the crowd went crazy. That was really good.
And you live for those moments, because Spotify gives you what, 0.002 cents a play,
Well, I've come to believe heavily in what Bill Hand, said he used to manage ZZ Top, and when he first picked them up, he said, "No videos, no radio, no TV. If you want to see the band, you got to come out and buy a ticket." I mean, that's great advice for now, because when you do those videos, like streaming and Spotify or whatever, it's just electrons. There's nothing there. In other words, you don't have an album that you can look at and think about and read the liner notes and like see what the band looks like, what they're wearing, and sort of dig what their groove is or trying to get a sense of them. Nothing. It's just chewing gum for the ears for most of the time, because there's nothing there. You like the song, okay, that's great, but I like a more complete experience where you get to look at the CD. You can look at even a CD is like a record, where you can look at the front and the back and the liners. That's why I think vinyl is coming back. People want that experience.
Right. No, I agree with you. I hope people, again, because so many of these venues have faded away, and I hope, like Janet, she was just so persistent in getting it back that I'm hoping a lot more come back.
Doesn't her husband own that building?
There's something with it, but it's a part of the town too. It's a performing arts center. So I'm not quite sure the logistics there. And there's some other active things down below. So I'm not really sure logistics of what happened, but these little venues that count on people coming out every week and listening, it's hard.
There's a great place in Boston on Charles Street called the Sword and the Stone. Man, oh man, I don't know how they survived. That was just a little hole in the wall run by a crazy guy, but everybody played there, and it was wonderful. It was just, smaller. It was so small. It was just amazing how he did it. But those are valuable. They're wonderful. They're showcases for new talent, for new people coming in. And that's how John Prine started. He was a mailman in Chicago. Did you know that?
I actually did not.
He was a mailman in Chicago, and in the he did it for 6 years. And in the winters, he would go inside the collection boxes, the big ones, have his lunch and write songs. And then there was a little venue on like South State Street, I think, or maybe in Old Town, where he went and his friends asked him to come and play a song. He played a couple of songs. The guy liked him, hired him back, and that was the beginning. That's how he started. So those little venues mean everything. So what Janet is doing is so important.
It really is.
That's why she really needs support.
So where can we see you? Where are you going to be, Eric?
Okay, this Friday for Oktoberfest or Saturday for Oktoberfest, I'm going to be you have to be in North Carolina. I'm going to be in Mebane, North Carolina it's called Pluck Farm, but it's part of the Steel String Brewery, pretty famous around here. And I'll be there. And then for the rest of the shows, you can find them online at ericsummer.com. And that'll take you to everything you need to know, or ericsummer.com/Piedmonts. And you should read about our drummer Amanda Sycamore, the tallest tree in the forest, and Jimmy Four Fingers Howard, our bass player. It's all on the website. Those guys are a lot of fun. And if you go out there, don't forget to buy a CD or stream or do something, get a t-shirt. It all helps.
It all helps. All those things helps, you know, and we all are indie artists, you know, and we live by live music, you know.
Sure.
So I want to thank you for coming on the show and that we found the time. And everyone, man, go see Eric Summers live. Do yourself a favor, everyone. All right. Until next.
It is my pleasure. And thank you very, very much. Don't forget to say hi to Ramona for me.
I won't.
That'll freak her out.
Catch me myself. So, all right. Let me vamp out here.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
I'm on the road. Don't know where it goes. I'm on the road. Follow your heart. It won't let you down. Follow your heart. Take the steps beyond your way. Take the steps. When you have a dream, you gotta start. It's the only way. If you're gonna shine, and you're gonna shine, shine, shine. You're gonna shine. Oh, hello. Okay, the recording wouldn't finish for some reason until you came back in and uploaded. It's the stupidest thing. I never knew. So we're gonna give it a second, and I think I could send you a copy if you want it.
I'm okay.
All right.
I'm okay. The sound quality here didn't seem to be very good, but was the sound quality in the studio okay?
Yeah, my end it sounded okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, the guitar was a little bit forward than the vocals.
Yep.
So
yep. It's hard to do this stuff without a sound check, but anyway, that's
no,
okay.
it really is. So,
Yeah, definitely send me a copy. I'd love one. You kidding?
all right.
So what happened? Are we okay?
Yeah, we're okay. It's uploading now.
We have to
And
do it
yeah,
again?
I don't think so. What is it asking me to do?
I'm going to have to jump pretty soon, though. I have students coming, so.
Okay. What I'll
Because-
do is it's all uploading, and once it's uploading, if there's going to be a link, and I'll send it to you.
Okay, that would be wonderful.
Okay, then you'll see how the quality is. If you like it, you can use it. Maybe there's pieces you can use.
Oh, sure, yeah.
You know, these StreamYard's good, but Zoom actually gives you more features for live. That's why I've been using videos for the sound and stuff. So, all right.
Hey, it's all good. I was delighted to be here, and thank you for asking me. This is great.
Yeah, I'm actually having fun with this.
Good.
It's daunting though, because you have to line up all the guests, like it's once a week. So I'm all the way up through November now. So what I'm going to do is if someday somebody has something that comes up, I'm going to slip this in, or I'm going to use it November 20th. So.
Okay. Well, it'll be here, and we can use it when we use it.
That's right. That's right. And I'm glad you gave your website and all that information and stuff. So.
Yeah, no, delighted to do that. Thank you so much, Randie. It sounded great. I like StreamYard, and delighted to be with you. So glad you have your own little radio show now.
I know, it's so weird.
Great.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
So,
All right, kiddo. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, Randie.
Bye-bye.